Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nageshwar Rao. I am from AIDS department. Today I am going to discuss about how to create a chatbot using which can store our user input in a database. Generally, we have to create a bot from the bot fodder which can produce a token for us and which can create a link to the our bot. Next, we have to log into the Fire Firebase website and then we create a database which in order to store the data from the telegram bot. In this process we also use the an API platform which have so many API functions. I am generally using the planet API function API key. We can directly log in into this website and they generate a key. We can automatically use all of these API functions. Now let's go to into our code. If you look into this code, the first we have to import the libraries which are used in this code for the running of this code. First two lines are for right to import the Firebase libraries which use it to interact with the database, and the next is a Telegram which acts as an interface between the our code and our Telegram. Is a request is also a library which is used to request an request function to the API website, which we can which we can get the data from our API website. This is the API key that was generated by our bot further. Next, in the further steps, we have to initialize our database. From here, our code will go into the database. Here in the- in main we are mainly focusing about three functions: the start function and insert and get function. When our in our bot, when we given a start function, it welcomes our user to welcome the chatbot and welcome to the chatbot and answer and insert your data. At insert further, we gives our required data. In my code, I am using a planet, so we have to give the planets. We are further detailed about in our discussing about output. Next, at the get function, where the get function is used to retrieve the data from the database. In insert function, after inserting the planet, it receives a message if the planet is stored successfully, or else it will throw an error. At the get function, it retrieves the planet which stored at the top at recent last. It will gives the output from that from about that planet. We have successfully initialized our database. After database, we are getting a URL which is generated at the code at API Ninja's website. Is it is the planet URL, and this is the my API key which is generated by the Coding Ninja's website by logging into it. After here we are getting the planet data that is a collection we have given in our database. We are getting the zeroth element, that means the last entered element. We are getting the last entered element with its planet's name and mass and radius, some of the attributes. If the planet was there, it will give you all of this information. Else it will give you a no planet data found message, or else it will throw an error if any of the problem will occur. Okay, then let's run our code. Terminal, we have to go into terminal and just I have I have already loaded all the packages which are required in our code previously. So just run the code. Our code is running. We can directly go to Telegram. after putting the start button, it gives an message. Please insert your data and welcome. Next, we have to insert our data. I have to insert the data of Mars. Here we see that Mars is stored successfully. That means I am given the Mars is directly stored into our database. Once we refresh the page, we can see that. Here we can see that our Mars, our planet is Mars is stored in our database. By using the get function, we can get the details of the planet Mars. Here we can see that it gives our API gives the details about our Mars is the mass, radius, temperature, and daylight years, distance light years. Let's insert another one. Our Neptune was also stored successfully. Here we can show that our database will store the data from the user. Here it gives the data about Neptune, its mass, radius, and temperature. So this is our code. Thank you guys.